Please stand. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. Good morning, Montgomery. My name is Jordan, and today I'm going to be your anchor for this broadcast. First up, let's go to school news with Alberto.
Hello, Montgomery. It's Alberto coming at you with school news. There are some things that I see at lunch that are not okay. First, I see people cutting or handing money to the person in the front. Second, I see people holding spaces in line for their friends. Third, there's people not picking up their trash or their food. Also, tomorrow, our school is raising money for PTSA, which gets us new school supplies. It's going to be at O's Kitchen in Parkway Plaza here at El Cajon. You must present this flyer for it to count. Well, that's all for me, MMS. Bye.
Thanks, Alberto. I've seen a lot of that stuff too, and it's not okay. Next, let's go to national news with Kaylee.
How's it going, MMS? Kaylee here with your national news. Something big that took place during Thanksgiving week was the immigration caravan. For those who don't know, the immigration caravan is people from Central America have been immigrating from their homeland into Mexico, then into the United States to escape poverty, violence, economic hardships, in search for a better life. They are currently in Tijuana by the U.S.-Mexico border, pending authorization from the U.S. government entry by claiming asylum. The border was temporarily closed due to commotion on both sides. Mexico and the United States are currently working together to come up with a resolution which benefits all and gives hopes to the migrants. That's all from me, MMS. Have a great week. Bye.
Wow, Kaylee, thanks for that information. It's very good to be informed about what's happening in our nation. Next up, let's go to SEL with Cadence.
Hey MMS, it's Cadence here with SEL. This month is coming to a close and we just got back from Thanksgiving break. Since it's been a while since you've had an SEL lesson, let's review. The first week of this month, we learned about being balanced and managing our time. One way to be balanced is by making sure you have fun as well as getting your schoolwork done. To do this, you can create a planner or a specific schedule. Next week, we learned about psychological flexibility. If you don't remember, psychological flexibility is when you can react positively to good and bad events. Then, in this week's SEL lesson, we learned about social media awareness. Students learned about the difference between fitting in and belonging. To help you understand this topic more, you got a piece of paper with a body outline. Then you wrote down some things that represented you. That's all for me, MMS. Bye!
Thanks, Cadence. Remember all of your SEL lessons from this month. They will really help you out in the future. Next up, let's go to sports with Joseph.
What's going on, guys? It's Joseph here with your sports. Let's start off with the NFL games you could watch this weekend. You could watch Panthers vs. Buccaneers at 10, along with Giants vs. Bears, and last you could watch Jets vs. Titans at 1. But moving on to after-school sports. For those of you who don't know what the sport is, it is soccer. The 8th graders lost versus Lakeside 5-4. Better luck next time, Montgomery. If you're interested in after-school sports, it starts from 3:30 to 5. Remember, if you want to join after-school sports, get a packet from Coach Shoemate or Coach Smith. They will also answer any questions you have. Well, that's all from me, MS. Bye.
Thanks, Joseph. Next up, let's go to IB and Me with Katie.
What's up, MS? Katie here with your IB and Me. Now, this next part is mainly for the 8th graders. Your community projects are hopefully going well. Remember, this should benefit the whole community, whether it be at school or around the city. Take your time and stay focused so that this project turns out great. Well, that's all from me, MMS. Have a great week and maybe even see you at American O's Kitchen for the fundraiser. Bye!
Thanks, Kitty. One of the main reasons there's not a lot of 8th graders in this broadcast this week is because of the community project, which I'm so excited for. Next, let's go to weather/local news with Joseph.
Hey, I'm a message Joseph here with your local news and weather. Did you know you could go ice skating in San Diego? Some places you could go ice skating is Viejas and the San Diego Arena. It opens at 11 a.m. The child admission is $12 including the skates, and the adult admission cost is $14 with the skates as well. The weather is going to be 63 degrees and the lowest will be 48. Tomorrow will be 62 and the lowest will be 44. On Sunday it will be 61 and the lowest will be 36. I recommend you to wear some warm clothes and have a wonderful weekend. Well, that's all from me, MS. Bye.
Thanks, Joseph. Now I know about nearby ice skating places. Next up, let's go to World of Work with Samara.
Hey MMS, it's Samara here with your Worlds of Work. All jobs tie into Worlds of Work and interest codes. One job is a veterinarian. The interest codes for this job are realistic, social, and investigative. Realistic people like hands-on activities and to work outside. Social people like working with and teaching others. Investigative people like to work with ideas and like searching for facts and figuring out problems mentally. Some skills that vets need are active listening, monitoring, active learning, and complex problem solving. There are many other things that you need to be able to do to become a vet. You need a high school diploma or something equivalent to it and an associate's degree. This job makes $12.57 an hour and $26,140 annually. If this is something that describes you, you may want to become a vet when you grow up. Another job is an astronomer. Astronomers are investigative, artistic, and realistic. Investigative people like to work with ideas, and artistic people like to work with designs, and realistic people like hands-on activities. The skills that astronomers have are science, active learning, critical thinking, reading comprehension, and mathematics. These are just some of the things that the astronomers have to be good at. You need a doctorate's degree, master's degree, and you need postdoctoral training. This job makes $48.36 hourly and $100,590 annually. As you can see, there are so many things that are connected to Worlds of Work. Well, that's all from me, MMS. Bye!
Thanks, Samara. One of my dream jobs is actually becoming an astronomer, which I find really fascinating about space, the different regions of space, and studying the galaxy we live in. Well, that's all from me, MMS. Bye!
I didn't stop recording.
Then into the
Oh yeah.
Bears.
Hey, you're rocking your chair and now your chair is moving like a cow. Start over.
I look orange in that broadcast!
Start over, you're rocking back and forth like a baby in a rocking basket or whatever.